Orxa Vega 3I Atlas Major Update, an extraordinary event. Beloved family of Earth, I return to you now in a moment imbued with profound sanctity, a convergence of celestial alignments and terrestrial awakenings. My heart, an overflowing chalice, brims with a boundless love and an undeniable sense of purpose. I am Orxa, a voice from the shimmering expanse of the Vega Stellar Collective, your brother woven into the tapestry of the stars, and a steadfast guardian of the ancient, cosmic wisdom that flows from the crystalline heart of Lyra. It is with a joy so immense it reverberates through my very essence that I reconnect with you, bearing witness to the magnificent, accelerating blossoming of consciousness that now unfurls across your vibrant world. Since the tender memories of our last communion, the grand, intricate dance of awakening has not merely continued, it has surged with unprecedented velocity, embracing every landscape, every thriving ecosystem, every field of life that graces your planet. Souls, once veiled in the mists of a long, dreamlike slumber, are now stirring, stretching, and opening their inner eyes to a radiant new dawn. And the Earth herself, a living, sentient being, quivers with the exquisite sensation of new light pouring into her ancient grids, a vibrant tremor of renewal echoing through her very core. I stand before you today not just as a messenger, but as one who comes to deeply honor the monumental progress you, the brave pioneers of this transformative era, have so courageously manifested. I come to unfurl new revelations, precious insights destined to illuminate the extraordinary journey that now commences for humanity. Indeed, the hour is truly profound, for the celestial herald you have come to recognize as 3I Atlas has not merely appeared, but has now decisively entered its most engaged, most resonant phase. It blazes in your cosmic sky, not merely as a star, but as an undeniable beacon, a colossal cosmic lighthouse whose brilliant emanation unequivocally marks the genesis of an entirely new, awe-inspiring chapter for all of humanity. Beloved family of light, as this magnificent interstellar vessel, 3I Atlas, continues its luminous, almost regal, passage through the intricate dance of your solar system, its influence transcends the purely physical realm. It exerts far more than a mere gravitational pull, a simple tug on planetary matter. Oh no, its presence now radiates a potent spiritual magnetism, a profound energetic resonance that is palpably felt and intimately recognized by every single soul awakening on Earth. It is an unseen current, yet undeniably felt, a subtle but insistent hum within the very fabric of your being. This extraordinary vessel, defying conventional understanding, embarked upon an audacious journey, passing directly through the fiery, purifying heart of your Sun. Now it stands transformed, acting as a living, breathing retransmitter, a cosmic antenna, meticulously broadcasting the pristine, harmonious frequencies of source energy back into the denser, often muddied layers of your planetary field. From our vantage point, observing from the ethereal planes, its emerald golden resonance is a breathtaking spectacle. It radiates outward, a series of exquisite, concentric rings, rippling through the vast, shimmering ocean of consciousness that envelopes your world. This powerful undulation of energy performs a dual, yet perfectly balanced, function, it simultaneously ignites a profound awakening within dormant spirits and, in equal measure, creates a necessary, often intense, unsettling of established paradigms and complacent realities. The trinary energy, this threefold symphony of light, now irresistibly sweeping across your entire realm, is utterly unmistakable in its power and its purpose. First, there's the solar pulse, an exquisite photonic charge, carrying an intelligence so profound it is actively rewriting the very atomic and cellular memories within every living thing. It's a cosmic upgrade, literally recalibrating the blueprint of your existence, activating dormant potentials. Second, we perceive the planetary pulse, the resonant frequency emanating from Earth herself. Her deep, sacred Schumann resonance and her intricate crystalline grids are not just vibrating, they're actively tuning themselves, aligning with a new, higher, more refined harmonic tone, preparing the entire planetary body for ascension. And third, the most intimate of all, is the human pulse, the spiritual heart within each individual. It is not merely beating, it is consciously recalibrating, synchronizing its rhythm to exquisitely match the pristine, life-affirming source frequency. These three potent currents do not merely exist in parallel, they intertwine with breathtaking elegance, like strands of braided light, weaving together into a river of energy so strong, so utterly compelling, they can effortlessly draw even the densest, most deeply veiled consciousness toward the profound remembrance or recognition of its true, divine origin. The magnetism of home, that primal, irresistible pull of belonging, is calling all of creation, from the smallest atom to the grandest galaxy, back into a state of perfect alignment, a divine homing signal, a resonant whisper, reverberating through the very atoms of existence itself. Many of you, dear ones, may already feel this deep, undeniable pull, a subtle yet insistent sensation in the very core of your chest. It's as if something vast, something infinitely familiar, yet perhaps long forgotten, is summoning you with an urgency that transcends the confines of mere words, a visceral knowing that speaks directly to your soul's deepest longing. Yet, as this sacred magnetism intensifies its embrace, so too does humanity's ingrained tendency to resist that which it cannot yet fully comprehend or logically categorize. The very energy that is designed to lovingly lift the world to higher echelons of being can, to minds unprepared for such a radical shift, manifest as profound disorientation, an unnerving loss of control, or even a sense of impending chaos. It is a powerful current, and those unaccustomed to its flow may initially perceive it as a threat rather than a blessing. Indeed, to those individuals deeply anchored in the fading remnants of the old matrix, a construct built upon the shaky foundations of fear, scarcity, and separation, the accelerating crescendo of these new frequencies is not merely unsettling, it is fundamentally disruptive. It meticulously dismantles cherished illusions, comfortable falsehoods that once provided a fabricated sense of safety and predictability. The ego, that powerful construct of self, which mistakenly believes its very survival is contingent upon maintaining predictable routines, familiar territories, and the accumulation of possessions, instinctively recoils. It rushes with a frantic urgency to reinforce the crumbling walls of the known, desperately trying to maintain its illusion of control in a rapidly shifting landscape. You can observe this phenomenon unfolding everywhere around you, a stark panorama of resistance, venerable institutions, once bastions of stability, now desperately clinging to outdated systems and rigid dogmas, their foundations visibly cracking under the pressure of new truths. Individuals, like automatons, gripping tightly to their ingrained routines, finding comfort only in the familiar, terrified of the exhilarating unknown. Families, once united, now splintering into fractious camps, arguing vehemently over what constitutes reality, their long-held beliefs clashing like discordant cymbals, and leaders, with a desperate grip, clinging to forms of authority that, in the face of this new energy, no longer resonate with the evolving consciousness of their people. It is crucial to understand, beloved ones, that it is not malice, not an inherent evil that propels their resistance. It is raw, visceral fear. It is the deep-seated fear of dissolving into a greater, more expansive self that they have not yet learned to recognize, a magnificent potential they instinctively shy away from. Herein lies the profound paradox. The more vehemently one resists this inexorable current of transformation, the more powerful and overwhelming it appears to become. It is akin to a bewildered swimmer caught in a relentless riptide. The ego, in its futile struggle, expends every ounce of its energy desperately trying to stay in precisely the same spot, entirely unaware that a simple act of surrender, a trusting release into the flow, would allow the very current it fears to gently and safely carry it to the tranquil shores of a new beginning. This magnificent resistance, though seemingly chaotic, inadvertently crafts the striking appearance of duality, fostering the illusion that light and shadow are dramatically diverging to irreconcilable extremes. Yet, in truth, they're simply being drawn by an unseen cosmic hand to their proper, inherent frequencies, like different notes finding their rightful place in a grand symphony. This, then, is the very essence of what you, in your human terms, refer to as the new earth split. It is not, let me assure you, a form of divine punishment or an external sorting mechanism imposed from above. Rather, it is the utterly natural physics of consciousness and action, a cosmic law responding impeccably to a planetary field that, having been purified and elevated, can no longer sustainably host or tolerate vibrations that are fundamentally incompatible with its newly refined state. As this powerful trinary wave continues its relentless amplification, souls across your globe are being precisely magnetized toward the reality, the vibrational bandwidth that most perfectly matches their own inner frequency. Those brave, open-hearted individuals who consciously choose to embrace love as their guiding star, to embody unwavering trust in the unseen, and to cultivate a profound openness to all possibilities, will find themselves organically, almost magically, drawn into a higher, more harmonious resonance. They will discover new communities forming around shared values, experience an exhilarating renewal of inspiration flowing through their veins, and witness a cascade of remarkable synchronicities that unequivocally affirm the divine wisdom of their chosen path. Conversely, those who choose to cling tightly, almost desperately, to the familiar constructs of fear and the illusion of control will inevitably feel their world contract. They will experience it growing denser, heavier, and increasingly riddled with conflict, a stifling confinement of their own making until, paradoxically, even that unbearable tension becomes the very catalyst, the necessary impetus for their eventual, profound surrender. For a discernible period, it will undeniably appear that the polarity on Earth has reached its dramatic zenith, ancient theologies clashing vehemently, families agonizingly dividing along ideological lines, and global systems splitting irrevocably between those courageously embracing evolution and those defiantly entrenching themselves in the outdated paradigms. Yet, I implore you to understand this tumultuous phase not as an ending, but as the essential, often uncomfortable stretching of a muscle just before its magnificent, liberating release. The collective body of humanity, in its entirety, is now being lovingly massaged by the gentle, yet powerful, hands of the divine. Initially, it naturally tenses, bracing itself against the unfamiliar pressure, resisting the inevitable. But with the unfailing wisdom of the cosmos, it will inevitably yield. The momentary discomfort, the pain you witness and feel, is not an indication of the end it is, rather, the undeniable sign that deep-seated tension is finally dissolving, melting away. And when that glorious release finally comes, a collective sigh of profound relief, a wave of liberating exhalation, will echo, not just across your world, but through all realms of existence. During this interim period, this pivotal transition, understand that compassion is not merely a virtue, it is your most potent, your most essential tool. Starseeds and light workers, those luminous navigators among you, are being called with a profound urgency to hold the middle field, that sacred, unwavering place of calm neutrality that effortlessly bridges the chasm between perceived extremes. You are, in essence, the planetary muscle therapists, applying not force or coercion, but rather the gentle, transformative power of pure, unconditional presence. Therefore, do not allow yourselves to be discouraged, beloved ones, by the turbulence you bear witness to. On the contrary, consider it undeniable proof that the energetic shifts are profoundly at work, actively reshaping your reality. When you observe people lashing out in anger or succumbing to panic despair, remember this truth: they are not inherently evil, they are, in essence, frightened children navigating in a profound darkness, sensing the irresistible approach of a radiant dawn, but not yet possessing the trust to fully embrace its illuminating light. Meet them, not with the futility of argument or righteous indignation, but with an unyielding firmness rooted in compassion, a quiet conviction that holds space for their fear without becoming entangled in it. Every single act of patience you offer, every genuine gesture of kindness you extend, acts as a precious balm, lubricating the grand collective release, easing the friction, and paving the way for a smoother, more graceful transition for all. As the frequencies continue their magnificent intensification, your personal task remains profoundly simple, yet immeasurably significant. Consciously choose to remain soft in your heart, courageously remain open in your spirit, and steadfastly remain connected to the boundless wellspring of Source. In embodying these qualities, you transcend mere existence. You become a living, breathing testament, undeniable proof that surrender is not weakness, but supreme safety, that change is not a threat, but a benevolent act of evolution, and that the infinite power of love is and always will be immeasurably stronger than any fear. And so, beloved ones, as 3I Atlas, having fulfilled its sacred mission near your sun, now gracefully moves away, continuing its majestic trajectory back into the deep, cosmic embrace of space. It leaves behind an indelible magnetic signature, a vibrant imprint that will persist and resonate for many, many years to come. The potent trinary energy it set into motion, like a perfectly calibrated cosmic clock, will continue its acceleration, drawing souls with an unerring precision toward the vibrational home each has implicitly chosen through the resonant frequency of their own being. Some, with hearts already aligned, will cross this metaphorical bridge of transformation swiftly and with joyous ease. Others, perhaps still grappling with their fears and attachments, will linger at its edge, contemplating the leap. Yet every single one, is being touched, influenced, and called by this same irresistible divine homecoming force. Therefore, resist the urge to perceive this grand unfolding as two distinct worlds irrevocably diverging. Instead, embrace the more profound understanding it is one magnificent world, your Earth, now vibrating in two distinct, yet interconnected bands of frequency, each finding its perfect, divinely ordained balance. In time, the frequencies, once fluctuating wildly, are now poised to stabilize, settling into a harmonious equilibrium. For those whose inner compass is finely tuned to the resonant vibrations of love, a truly luminous, boundless reality awaits, a vivid tapestry of existence woven from pure joy and unburdened freedom. Conversely, those still navigating their evolutionary path through the illuminating crucible of contrast and challenge will find precisely the lessons they require, delivered at their own perfect pace, perhaps in other realms or dimensions where their soul's growth can unfold most effectively. Understand that nothing, in truth, is ever truly lost. Rather, all is merely repatterned and gracefully reorganized by the unerring, immutable law of resonance. The grand, cosmic massage of creation persistently continues its work, gently kneading away the knots of old paradigms, and the palpable tension that has gripped your world is already softening, giving way to an expansive, collective sigh of profound relief. Source, the very origin of all life, is undeniably calling every single fragment of itself home, and no being, regardless of their current state or resistance, can forever withstand the irresistible gravitational pull of that unconditional love. As we speak, that magnificent, truly wondrous interstellar emissary, designated 3I Atlas, has just accomplished a pivotal maneuver. It has gracefully rounded the incandescent, golden heart of your sun and is now embarking upon its majestic, arched trajectory, charting its course back towards the distant, shimmering tapestry of the stars. It was at the close of October that this celestial visitor reached its perihelion, the closest point of its extraordinary orbit to the sun's fiery embrace. In that moment of intense stellar communion, a profound, energetic exchange occurred, releasing the awe-inspiring crescendo of its potent, luminous transmission. You must have sensed, perhaps even witnessed with your inner sight, how its remarkable emerald aura blazed forth with an intensity far beyond anything typically observed. This was not, by any stretch of the imagination, the predictable behavior of an ordinary Isindra comet passively reflecting sunlight. Instead, It was the meticulously orchestrated, deliberate activation of a highly advanced Galactic Federation craft, completing a crucial and pivotal phase of its intricate mission. Having successfully delivered its sacred cargo, an intricate weave of potent light codes, meticulously designed for planetary acceleration, 3I Atlas now continues its onward journey, leaving in its wake an irrevocably altered solar system. Even your most astute scientists, observing from their terrestrial vantage points, were compelled to note its anomalous speed and astonishing size, openly marveling at a celestial visitor unlike any documented in their historical records or observed before by human instrumentation. Indeed, as it swung around the sun, countless observers, both amateur and professional, were utterly stunned by its dramatic, almost instantaneous brightening and the astounding elongation of its vibrant emerald tail. Such extraordinary behavior, while utterly puzzling to conventional scientific minds steeped in predictable astrophysics, was in fact the eloquent, undeniable language of a conscious, highly intelligent cosmic entity purposefully completing its assigned task. Absolutely nothing about this meticulously planned journey was left to chance or randomness. Its precise trajectory, its measured velocity, and even its strategic pauses were all divinely orchestrated, perfectly synchronized to coincide with humanity's readiness for a monumental shift. The most intense, impactful work of this celestial visitor reached its zenith, its absolute peak, at the very moment your collective consciousness had attained the necessary receptivity, primed and prepared to welcome a profound, transformative activation. It was during a hidden, sacred moment, when 3I Atlas passed directly behind your sun, temporarily beyond the direct line of sight from Earth, that an incredibly magnificent exchange unfolded. The Lyran starship, with breathtaking precision, aligned itself perfectly with the solar core, that blazing heart of your star, and in that sublime union, it seeded one final, indispensable gift directly into the sun's fiery essence. Imagine it, if you will, as the careful, deliberate planting of a crystalline regulator, a jewel of exquisitely higher light, radiating pure, refined energy deep within the sun's furiously flaming core. In that profoundly sacred act, the emissary imbued your sun with a series of intricate codes and gentle, yet powerful, energetic adjustments. These were specifically designed not only to moderate, ensuring a harmonious integration, but also to amplify, maximizing their beneficial impact, the incoming solar energy waves that are now destined to wash over your planet. To your solar scientists, peering through their powerful telescopes and sophisticated instruments, this momentous event may have registered merely as a peculiar, perhaps unexplainable, solar flare or an unexpected, unquantifiable particle surge, a subtle, fleeting clue, hinting that something truly extraordinary had transpired. They have yet, however, to fully realize, to grasp the profound truth that it was a precise, meticulously executed, and deeply loving calibration, lovingly instilled by conscious, highly advanced allies from beyond your world. Now, your very own sun, the life giver of your solar system, actively carries the potent frequencies of Atlas, thus becoming an even more powerful, benevolent ally in Earth's ongoing awakening process. In the weeks and months that lie ahead, every solar wind, every sunspot, and every solar flare emanating from its radiant surface will be imbued with the blessings, the energetic signatures that 3I Atlas so graciously delivered, ensuring that this profound illumination continues, permeating your world long after the luminous emerald craft has majestically moved on. This remarkable, behind-the-scenes maneuver was an act of truly immense love and profound wisdom. By ingeniously empowering your son to gradually disseminate these transformative codes, the activation process can unfold in a balanced, gentle, and utterly sustainable way for all life across the entire solar system. What an exquisitely clever piece of cosmic sleight of hand, a masterful orchestration of planetary evolution. Indeed, this stands as arguably the most powerful energetic transmission that has occurred in broad daylight. Yet it has remained largely unnoticed, a secret symphony playing only to those who perceive beyond the limitations of mere physical eyes. The far-reaching effects of this pivotal interstellar activation are already palpably rippling through your world, touching every facet of existence. Earth's very atmosphere, once merely air, is now charged with an unprecedented influx of subtle, refined energies, shimmering with a new kind of vitality. Sensitive souls among you, those attuned to the whispers of the unseen, may feel it distinctly in the air, a subtle, new glow, almost like an inner radiance, a gentle, persistent tingling on the skin, as if being lightly caressed by starlight, and an undeniable sense that even the vast, overarching sky itself now carries higher, more exquisite harmonies of both color and resonant sound. Remarkably, your technological instruments, designed to measure the tangible, are registering these profound changes as well. Your planet's own rhythmic pulse, the fundamental hum known as the Schumann resonance, has been observed to reach extraordinary, unprecedented peaks, far surpassing any previous norms. This undeniable shift serves as clear testimony, a powerful declaration, that Gaia herself is truly, deeply drinking of this cosmic elixir, undergoing a profound rejuvenation from within. Perhaps you have already observed unusual auroras, vibrant curtains of light, dancing gracefully closer to the equator than ever before. Or perhaps you felt a reverent, almost sacred silence descending during a recent sunrise or sunset, as if nature itself were holding its breath, attentively listening to the unfolding cosmic symphony. Understand that every creature, every plant, every single element of Earth now instinctively feels and responds to this powerful, pervasive infusion of new energy. Animals, in their intuitive wisdom, may begin to behave unusually, their ancient instincts stirred by these new vibrations. Plants might unexpectedly bloom out of season, bursting forth with an unfamiliar vigor and an intensified vibrance. Even the silent, seemingly inert crystalline and mineral kingdoms beneath your feet are now responding, humming warmly and subtly resonating in harmony with these invigorating new frequencies. Even your weather patterns, however chaotic and disruptive they may appear on the surface, carry not the signature of random destruction, but rather the unmistakable imprint of a profound, intelligent transformation. Sudden, unexpected storms, unseasonal extremes of heat or cold, dramatic lightning bursts, and torrential rains, these phenomena are not haphazard. Instead, they're all intricately woven into a much larger, purposeful pattern of cosmic cleansing and rebalancing, actively assisting in the release of stagnant, lower density energies from both the land and the vast expanse of the sky. Earth's very crust, the planet's magnificent outer skin, is actively releasing long-held tensions, ancient pressures accumulated over eons. You may, therefore, begin to observe an increase in gentle tremors, subtle shivers running through the land, or even the deep, resonant rumble of volcanoes gracefully awakening from a long, profound slumber. Do not succumb to fear concerning these events. On the contrary, embrace them. They are simply the planet's natural, instinctive way of exhaling old, stale air, of relieving immense pressure so that a deep, abiding harmony can ultimately prevail. And while some of these sweeping planetary changes might initially seem disruptive, even unsettling, rest assured that Gaia is not, by any means, falling apart. Quite the opposite. She is, with magnificent grace, breaking open, transforming, much like a butterfly meticulously emerging from its chrysalis. These profound planetary shifts are akin to the sacred labor pains of a glorious rebirth. Each contraction, each shift, guided by an overarching, profound cosmic intelligence. Every brilliant lightning bolt, every powerful gust of wind, every tremor in the earth is working in perfect synchronicity, meticulously designed to realign Earth with her glorious, elevated new vibration. Amidst this truly great planetary awakening, dearest ones, it is you, the courageous starseeds and devoted light workers, who will inevitably feel these profound changes most intensely, resonating deep within the very core of your being. This is because you, uniquely, carry within you the ancient lineage of the stars, the invaluable heritage of countless cosmic civilizations that made a sacred pledge, a solemn vow, to assist Earth in her critical hour of magnificent transformation. To be a starseed means that your soul's eternal journey either commenced or traversed significant, pivotal chapters in realms far, far beyond the familiar confines of Earth. Many of you, long before this particular incarnation, walked freely and joyfully under the radiant light of other suns, meticulously gathering profound wisdom and masterfully honing your energetic skills in the luminous star systems of the Pleiades, the wise consciousness of Sirius, the expansive galaxy of Andromeda, the healing energies of Arcturus, the foundational origins of Lyra, and indeed, countless other magnificent star nations scattered across the cosmic expanse. You, each of you, heard and answered the compelling call to bring that hard-won wisdom, those accumulated experiences, right here to Earth to awaken from within the very fabric of human history and lovingly remind humanity of its vast, interconnected, and benevolent wider family among the shimmering stars. Humanity, you see, is in absolutely no way alone in its mysterious origins. Rather, it is a magnificent, intricate tapestry, lovingly woven from the diverse threads of many distinct star lineages. Long, long ago, the very first spark of humanoid life, imbued with nascent consciousness, was ignited in the ethereal, celestial islands of Lyra. From that foundational point, those precious seeds of life then gently spread, carried on cosmic currents, to the majestic star system of Orion, to the shimmering beauty of the seven sisters of the Pleiades, to the profound wisdom of Sirius, to the expansive embrace of Andromeda, and far, far beyond. Across the countless ages and unfolding epochs, these benevolent star travelers have continuously, yet gently, guided Earth's evolutionary journey, sometimes choosing to walk openly among early peoples, as revered teachers and wise mentors, sharing their knowledge and insights. At other times, they have chosen to incarnate, embodying themselves through human bloodlines, subtly kindling a quiet, yet persistent beacon of light and remembrance from within. If you, dear reader, feel a mysterious, undeniable kinship with a particular star or constellation, if you find your gaze drawn to the night sky with an inexplicable sense of belonging, if you find yourself shedding tears over ancient legends of forgotten civilizations like Atlantis, or if a profound sense of longing washes over you as you gaze into the boundless expanse of the night sky, you're almost certainly tapping into a dormant memory, recalling a significant chapter from your own extraordinarily vast and intricate personal history. Indeed, these profound cosmic lineages, stretching back through epochs, are not merely spiritual concepts. They are intrinsically encoded within the very fabric of your being. This intricate cosmic heritage resides not solely within the depths of your soul, but is also subtly, yet powerfully, imprinted upon your multidimensional DNA, the very genetic material that scientists, for decades, erroneously dismissed as junk DNA, unaware of its latent, profound significance. Yet, as the radiant accelerating frequencies of cosmic light now inexorably flow into our planetary sphere and into each individual, these dormant codes are dramatically awakening, stirring from their long slumber. This activation is profoundly unlocking extraordinary latent abilities, perceptions, and deeply buried memories, illuminating truths once obscured. Throughout the incredibly long and intricate tapestry of Earth's history, starseed souls have consistently incarnated, arriving not haphazardly, but in distinct, purposeful waves. Each successive wave has come with a singular, vital mission to meticulously plant the crucial seeds of enlightenment, wisdom, and higher understanding, and to provide essential energetic assistance during humanity's pivotal evolutionary consciousness leaps. It is a profound truth that countless individuals walking upon Earth today carry within their very soul fabric vivid, often subconscious, memories from the sacred temples of ancient Lemuria or the resplendent, crystal-domed halls of the advanced civilization of Atlantis. Along with these echoes of a glorious past comes a resolute, unwavering determination, a profound soul-level vow not to merely witness, but actively prevent the repetition of those old, painful dramas of division, imbalance, and cataclysm that ultimately led to their demise. In subsequent, equally crucial eras, starseeds continued their mission, often incarnating as pivotal culture bearers, visionary prophets, and profound wisdom keepers. Consider, for instance, the legendary Thoth, himself said to be from Atlantis, whose advanced knowledge profoundly guided the burgeoning civilization of ancient Egypt, laying foundations for its sacred geometry and spiritual practices. Think of the revered sages who mysteriously appeared within indigenous tribes worldwide, bringing profound insights into cosmic harmony and earth stewardship. And recall the legions of both known and unheralded teachers and mystics who, across continents and centuries, ignited transformative enlightenment movements, subtly shifting humanity's trajectory. So often, the extraordinary contributions of these celestial emissaries were gradually transmuted through the mists of time and oral tradition into captivating myths and awe-inspiring legends of gods and demigods, potent beings descending majestically from the heavens. But behind these ethereal, almost divine narratives were not fantastical entities, but rather flesh and blood starseeds, individuals just like us, albeit possessing an elevated consciousness, diligently carrying the sacred, unwavering torch of knowledge and higher truth. Pause for a moment and consider the sheer universality of this narrative. How many diverse cultures across our planet, spanning millennia, speak with reverence and certainty of great teachers arriving from the skies, or of benevolent gods descending directly from the stars. We see this vividly in the enigmatic Dogon people of Mali, whose intricate astronomical knowledge of the distant Sirius star system predates modern scientific discovery by centuries. We find it in the rich tapestries of indigenous folklore worldwide, replete with tales of celestial beings interacting with humanity. And, of course, there is the iconic Star of Bethlehem, a cosmic beacon that reputedly guided the wise magi to a pivotal moment in human history. These are not isolated coincidences, rather. Such accounts are the luminous, enduring threads of a magnificent, overarching tapestry, intricately woven by starseeds and their celestial guides throughout humanity's entire recorded and unrecorded history. Yet, as history unfolded through its often turbulent epochs, much of that radiant, inherent light and cosmic wisdom was regrettably dimmed, overshadowed by recurring cycles of collective amnesia and profound forgetting, often exacerbated by societal structures and dogmas. However, despite these periods of profound spiritual darkness, that sacred flame was never truly extinguished. Instead, its precious, flickering warmth was vigilantly kept alive, often in the most subtle and unassuming ways. It persevered quietly within the hallowed halls of secret mystery schools, where ancient esoteric knowledge was meticulously guarded. It thrived within the unbroken, revered wisdom lineages passed down orally by indigenous elders, intimately connected to the earth's rhythms. It resonated through the timeless power of art, music, and storytelling, embedded within narratives that subtly spoke of higher truths. And, crucially, it was nurtured through the intuitive whispers and profound insights of mystics, seers, and visionaries, who across the ages never ceased to listen to the call of the cosmos. Now, however, in this profoundly pivotal and unprecedented current era, something truly extraordinary is occurring. The largest, most diverse wave of starseeds ever witnessed is chosen to incarnate en masse, simultaneously arriving on Earth. Indeed, a phenomenon of such magnitude has genuinely never before transpired. Never in Earth's known history have so many incredibly diverse souls, originating from countless star systems and distant cosmic homes across the universe, converge upon our planetary sphere with such collective intention. One might reasonably ask, why now? Why this unprecedented gathering? The answer resonates with a profound cosmic truth, because the culmination of vast cycles is imminently upon us. This, beloved ones, is the lifetime, the singular, destined era in which the meticulously sown seeds of enlightenment, consciousness, and transformation, carefully planted across countless millennia by those who came before, are now poised and destined to gloriously bloom into their fullest, most vibrant expression. To you, my beloved starseed family, I urge you to pause and deeply consider the truly extraordinary, unparalleled significance of your collective role and presence upon Earth right at this very moment. Understand this profound truth: you journeyed from the farthest, most luminous reaches of the universe, undergoing immense effort and sacrifice, specifically to be here, to be present for this monumental, epical event we call the Great Shift, a profound planetary and consciousness transformation. Many among you, with incredible foresight and strategic wisdom, purposefully chose to incarnate and be born into what might appear to be the most ordinary, unassuming circumstances. This was not by chance, but by design and ingenious strategy to deeply embed yourselves within the very fabric of every culture, every nation, and indeed, every diverse social stratum of Earth, from the grandest cities to the most remote hamlets. This approach stands in stark contrast to earlier eras, such as Atlantis, where starborn individuals frequently occupied positions of visible power, leadership, and overt influence. Today, your role is far more subtle, yet exponentially more powerful. You're scattered across the globe, not in positions of overt authority, but rather like countless, exquisitely precious diamonds, each unique, each shimmering with its own inner light, purposefully sown throughout the rich, fertile soil of humanity. Consequently, some of you blossomed amidst the quiet simplicity of remote villages, finding wisdom in nature's rhythms, while others navigated the vibrant, often chaotic energy of bustling metropolitan cities. You have embraced and embodied every conceivable kind of human life and profession imaginable, not solely the archetypal healers and artists, as might be expected, but also the pragmatic farmers tending the land, the innovative engineers building our future, the dedicated teachers nurturing young minds, the compassionate doctors mending bodies, the selfless mothers and fathers raising families, and the unassuming neighbors and friends who weave the fabric of daily life. This seemingly random scattering has, in fact, been a magnificently and brilliantly orchestrated strategy of light, a divinely intelligent plan designed with profound foresight. By choosing to live intimately among the people, fully immersing yourselves in the rich, complex tapestry of human existence, experiencing firsthand both the arduous struggles and the profound triumphs inherent in being human, you meticulously ensured something vital. You guaranteed that when the inevitable awakening time arrived, you would possess the authentic capacity to reach into the hearts and minds of others, not from a detached theoretical perspective, but from a place of profound, genuine, and embodied understanding, forged in the crucible of shared experience. In essence, you have been the unsung, silent integrators, the cosmic alchemists, subtly yet powerfully weaving your innate cosmic wisdom, your elevated frequencies, and your compassionate understanding directly into the intricate tapestry of human life, simply through the profound, resonant power of your very presence and way of being. Perhaps throughout your personal journey, you have often felt a profound, sometimes unsettling sense of being inherently different, a little alien, even an outsider in this dense, often perplexing world. Yet, through this very process of deep immersion, you have painstakingly learned to love this world from the inside out, to embrace and cherish humanity with all its bewildering flaws, its often perplexing contradictions, and its truly magnificent, awe-inspiring wonders. It is precisely this prolonged, often challenging, yet ultimately triumphant process of full embodiment, of deeply integrating your cosmic self into your human form and experience that now empowers starseeds, collectively, to gently yet profoundly rise and lead, not from lofty pedestals, but from within the very heart of communities worldwide, illuminating the path forward through their lived example. Consequently, there is no longer a need, nor an expectation, for some dramatic, overt arrival of celestial beings descending majestically from the sky to enlighten humanity. That era is past. Instead, the true lantern-bearers, the quiet beacons of light, are already here, millions of you, shining your unique inner radiance, illuminating the way forward from every street corner, every bustling city avenue, and every quiet, forgotten village across the globe. We fully acknowledge and deeply understand that the path you have walked has been far from easy for many of you. As a soul purposefully carrying such intense cosmic light and higher frequencies, you were almost inevitably predestined to face unique and often profound challenges, beginning even from your earliest childhood years. Perhaps you were that exquisitely sensitive child, keenly attuned to energies unseen, who recounted seeing shimmering angels dancing in the periphery of your vision, or who conversed with invisible star friends in your imagination. You may have endured the poignant, often isolating pain of feeling profoundly different, perpetually misunderstood by your well-meaning but often bewildered family, or marginalized by a society that struggled to comprehend your unique perceptions. You may have spent countless hours wondering, with a yearning heart, why you simply could not seem to comfortably fit into the rigid, often limiting structures and expectations that surrounded you. Some among you faced even more arduous trials, enduring periods of intense loneliness, unwarranted ridicule, or even profound emotional and spiritual trauma that for a time regrettably clouded and obscured your precious star memories and innate wisdom. Yet, with an indomitable spirit, through all these crucibles of adversity, you persevered, steadfastly refusing to be broken. Through the profound depths of your own suffering, you learned the invaluable lesson of boundless compassion for yourself and others. Through navigating countless adversities, you forged an unshakable resilience that now serves as an inner fortress. And through the seemingly endless years of feeling an indefinable sense of waiting, a poignant anticipation for something just beyond your grasp, you cultivated an extraordinary wellspring of patience and inner fortitude. The very culmination, the profound purpose that you so patiently and deeply awaited, is now, unequivocally, unfolding before your very eyes. Take a profound moment right now to truly recognize and honor how your past struggles, those seemingly insurmountable challenges and periods of darkness, were not in vain. They were, in essence, precisely like the immense, relentless pressure that, over eons, transforms humble carbon into an exquisite, brilliant diamond. They meticulously shaped you, refining your essence into the incredibly empathetic, immensely strong, and deeply wise being you are today, a soul perfectly equipped, uniquely qualified, and compassionately poised to guide and assist others through the very same types of challenges and transformations that you yourself so bravely overcame. Those long, arduous hours of personal darkness and silent struggle on your individual journey were, indeed, far from meaningless or wasted. They acted as a divine forge, tempering and refining your character, endowing you with an inner strength and authenticity that is priceless. Crucially, they also serve to keep you grounded and profoundly humble, even as your magnificent soul light, your inherent cosmic radiance, steadily and quietly grew to incandescent brilliance within your being. And now, as the glorious new dawn of this era breaks upon us, yesterday's profound pain and deep-seated experiences are not merely remembered, but are divinely revealed as the extraordinarily fertile soil from which today's magnificent purpose can blossom. You now carry within you, like a sacred medicine bag, a treasure trove full of hard-won insights, profound wisdom gleaned from direct experience, and a gentle, compassionate understanding precisely the invaluable tools and heartfelt empathy that are so desperately needed to lovingly guide others who are perhaps awakening more abruptly, even disorientingly, in this era of unprecedented and rapid change. Moreover, as you, the first wave, courageously navigated your healing journeys and stepped into your authentic power, a vibrant new generation of starseeds began their intentional arrival on Earth, manifesting with significantly fewer veils of forgetting shrouding their innate consciousness. Many of these remarkable children, born in recent years and often affectionately labeled as indigo, crystal, or rainbow children, are arriving overflowing with an undeniable, inherent spiritual wisdom, an acute sensitivity to energy, and an extraordinary clarity of purpose. They remember, with startling vividness, far more of their cosmic origins and the universal truths they embody. These precious young ones are unequivocally here to propel the collective awakening of humanity even further, acting as catalysts for profound change. They inherently possess little to no tolerance for dishonesty, manipulation, or injustice in any form, instinctively seeing through facades. Furthermore, they display extraordinary, often prodigious gifts of intuition, clairvoyance, and unparalleled creativity from remarkably early ages, shining brightly as living examples of our collective potential. If you are blessed to be a parent, guardian, or mentor to such an exquisite soul, please understand the profound sacredness of your role. Your vital task is to lovingly nurture their inherent light, to diligently protect their precious innocence from the harshness of the world, and to wholeheartedly encourage and amplify their magnificent strengths and unique gifts. Above all, listen to them, truly listen, for they will often, with disarming simplicity, articulate profound, ancient truths that resonate deeply with the core of your being. In the luminous depths of their eyes, you will perceive, shimmering with undeniable clarity, the radiant promise and the foundational blueprint of the emerging new Earth. Truly, as these remarkable children mature and grow into their full power, the sacred baton of planetary transformation and conscious evolution will pass gently, yet decisively, into their incredibly capable and pure hands. This is their destiny, for they were purposefully born into a world already vibrating on the very brink of a magnificent, unprecedented ascension, poised for a quantum leap. Now, at this climactic moment, dear ones, the time has undeniably come for each of you to fully and boldly step into the magnificent, pivotal roles you so purposefully incarnated to play during this era. The potent, high-frequency activation triggered by events such as 3I Atlas or similar cosmic alignments, energetic influxes, has not merely touched you, it has profoundly ignited an unquenchable spark of divine remembrance and purposeful action deep within your very core, a flame that, once lit, can never, ever be extinguished. Take a moment now, close your eyes if you wish, and feel it. Can you feel it pulsating deep within your heart center? Do you sense the undeniable stirrings of a new, profound courage, an illuminating clarity of purpose, and an insistent, undeniable call to action that is growing exponentially stronger with each passing day? Where once you might have hesitated, perhaps out of fear or self-doubt, to speak your authentic truth, to bravely stand in your power, or to openly display your unique spiritual gifts and talents, you will now discover that deeply ingrained hesitation, that old reticence, effortlessly dissolving, melting away like morning mist under the rising sun. The powerful, accelerating energies now permeating the planet are not just supporting, but actively compelling your full, radiant emergence. The following content has been rephrased and expanded as requested. You are being deeply supported in stepping forward and embracing your true identity as the luminous beacon you are destined to be. Isn't it intriguing how many of you are already discovering yourselves effortlessly positioned in roles of natural leadership or compassionate mentorship, often without even consciously seeking them out? Perhaps you've noticed how friends, family members, or even colleagues are increasingly gravitating towards you, drawn by an almost palpable sense of peace and clarity. They seek your comfort when distressed, and your steady wisdom for answers, intuitively sensing the unwavering glow of your inner light. You might even find your own words when offering guidance or solace, flowing with an unexpected blend of profound authority and heartfelt compassion that genuinely surprises even you. This remarkable unfolding is, in essence, the awakening of the lion heart within you, an embodiment of the fearless, courageous lion spirit, beautifully tempered by a deep, ancient wisdom that has long lain dormant, yet ever present within the very fabric of your soul. It is absolutely crucial to trust this powerful, emerging presence. Why? Because it signifies nothing less than your authentic, true self courageously stepping into its rightful place, fully into action in the world. For some, this act of stepping forward will manifest quite literally in tangible new roles, perhaps initiating a vibrant community meditation circle, bravely teaching healing modalities or profound spiritual insights, courageously writing and openly sharing your deeply personal story, or becoming far more actively engaged in service work that resonates with your soul. Yet, for others, this emergence may be a more subtle, deeply personal unfolding, simply choosing to live your daily life openly and authentically with an awakened heart, embodying and modeling kindness, integrity, and genuine compassion in your workplace, within your family dynamics, or across your broader social spheres. All of these expressions, whether grand or quiet, are equally vital and profoundly necessary at this time. The unifying thread connecting every single one is this: you are finally ceasing to hide your magnificent light. The era of remaining in the spiritual closet, so too, speak. The time of dimming your unique brilliance for fear of judgment or misunderstanding is unequivocally over. The world, in its current state of flux and longing, urgently needs the full, breathtaking spectrum of your individual radiance, now more than ever before. And Hey-Race, where the magic truly begins, the new, elevated frequencies now permeating our planet act as a powerful magnet. They ensure that as you fearlessly shine your authentic light, those individuals who are truly ready to awaken and grow will instinctively gather to that light, drawn with the same undeniable pull that butterflies feel toward the life-giving warmth of the sun. The hour, beloved souls, is unequivocally now. Can you feel it? The world has been yearning, silently yet profoundly, for the very light you have perhaps unknowingly kept hidden away. You will swiftly discover that when you bravely choose to present your authentic spiritual self to the world, life itself will miraculously flow to support your every step. And those souls who are truly meant to hear your message, who resonate with your truth, will hear it with undeniable clarity. Equally and profoundly important to grasp is this: you absolutely do not walk this path alone. In fact, one of the most exquisite joys of this transformative era is witnessing the grand convergence of soul family, the long-awaited reunion of countless starseeds and light workers, recognizing one another beyond the myriad layers of separation that have, for too long, veiled our true connections. You will invariably discover, and indeed, many of you have already experienced this profound recognition that seemingly by pure chance, you cross paths with others who carry a distinctly familiar spark dancing in their eyes and a resonant vibration in their spirit that feels like coming home. These deeply meaningful encounters are, in truth, rarely accidental. Instead, they are meticulously orchestrated by your benevolent higher selves and your dedicated spiritual guides, aligning you for this very purpose. Now that the Great Awakening has reached an undeniable critical mass, a tipping point of collective consciousness, you are specifically meant to connect, to joyously join hearts and hands, thereby forming intricate, luminous light networks that span the entire Earth. Some of these vital connections will naturally unfold in person, through shared experiences and heartfelt conversations, while others will beautifully weave across vast distances, utilizing the very technology that has been developed in recent decades. Can you truly appreciate the profound irony and the sheer beauty in this? A global web of communication indeed. Your very own internet has arisen precisely on time, serving as a powerful physical reflection, a tangible mirror of the telepathic web of unity that is rapidly forming among awakened souls across the globe. It is, therefore, no mere coincidence that you can now instantly speak to one another across continents, sharing ideas and support at the speed of light. This astonishing capability is, in truth, merely an outer symbol, a visible manifestation of a far deeper inner reality. Therefore, utilize these incredible tools wisely and joyfully to unite, to share invaluable knowledge, and to profoundly support one another. For through these sacred bonds, your collective brilliance will not merely add up, but will multiply exponentially, creating an impact far greater than the sum of its parts. How many times, pray tell, have you encountered a complete stranger only to feel an instantaneous, profound sense that you have somehow known them for centuries, perhaps even across countless lifetimes? That immediate, inexplicable affinity, that deep sense of recognition, is the undeniable spark of soul recognition, a powerful sign that your wider, cosmic light family is indeed reuniting after countless, long journeys apart. Across the globe, starseed groups are gathering, consciously converging at powerful global meditation events, creating energetic vortexes of unity. Spiritual communities are now flourishing, blossoming vibrantly both online in virtual spaces and in person within local gatherings. And even in the absence of any formal organization or structured groups, a pervasive, subtle, energetic unity is being deeply felt by awakened individuals everywhere. Therefore, cherish these precious reunions with your soul, kin. They're truly sacred. Many of you have patiently waited for countless lifetimes, enduring this solitude, just to meet again at this precise, crucial moment in humanity's evolution. Now that you are converging, coming together as one, you will synergize your individual efforts to a collective magnitude that would have been scarcely imaginable had you attempted to walk this path alone. Hand in hand with this magnificent reunion comes the profound healing of ancient, lingering rifts. In times past, even among dedicated light workers, divisions unfortunately arose, perhaps ideological schisms over differing beliefs, or subtle ego struggles over who possessed more knowledge or a purer truth. Much of that, however, was simply a manifestation of residual polarity or subconscious memories of old Star Nation rivalries, subtly carried forward into this current lifetime. But now, witness with awe how such deeply ingrained separations are rapidly dissolving. There is an undeniable, palpable shift occurring, a growing sense of common, unified purpose that beautifully transcends individual personality differences or minor disagreements. Whether you identify with Pleiadian, Sheran, Arcturian, Lyran, Andromedan, or even Earthborn lineages, none of these labels truly matter in a divisive sense. Rather, they serve as beautiful descriptors, allowing us to celebrate the exquisite diversity of experience and unique wisdom that each of us represents. In particular, the powerful Lyran light codes, profoundly activated and brought forth by beings like Atlas, are strongly encouraging this deep, all-encompassing unity. They are actively dissolving any subtle pride or lingering isolation that once inadvertently kept starseeds feeling separate or apart. You may very well notice this profound shift unfolding within yourself, a burgeoning, increased urge to collaborate, to genuinely listen, and to humbly learn from others who are also walking this awakened path. Where once you might have been perfectly content walking your spiritual journey alone, that solitary time is, by divine design, gracefully coming to an end. The era of the solitary guru, the single figure wielding all the wisdom, is undeniably fading into the past. In its place, the magnificent era of collective enlightenment is powerfully rising. Together, you are now forming a living, breathing mandala, an intricate, beautiful pattern where every single point of light is absolutely essential and contributes uniquely to the divine design. Thus, the old paradigm of competition among light bearers is rapidly giving way to a new paradigm of heartfelt cooperation. Follow that powerful, unifying impulse. Healing the ancient, deeply etched wounds of Lyra involves a crucial process of learning from the past, specifically from those moments where separation and pride once rendered them vulnerable. Now, the resounding call from the cosmos is to unite, not in uniformity, but in the glorious strength of diversity. In the grand reunion of the light tribes, you're not merely rediscovering old friends, you are tapping into a deeper, more fundamental unity than any rigid doctrine or belief system could ever articulate. It is the profound unity of unconditional love itself, the undeniable truth that resides at the very heart of all authentic spiritual paths. The new, potent frequencies currently bathing our planet are powerfully supporting the swift end of any unnecessary inner struggles and trivial ego disputes. A magnificent convergence is indeed occurring among awakened souls, beautifully mirroring the grand convergence of benevolent star nations who stand united behind this sacred mission. Just as the Galactic Federation itself functions as a harmonious alliance of many diverse star nations, each working in concert for the greater good, so too must starseeds here on Earth form a conscious alliance of souls, bravely transcending all former, limiting boundaries. It is now time to truly recognize and honor the unique strengths that different star lineages are powerfully contributing to the collective, for each and every one of you carries particular, invaluable soul gifts that magnificently enhance the grand tapestry of our shared mission. Those with a prominent Pleiadian heritage, for instance, are deeply infused with the exquisite vibration of unconditional love and boundless creativity. You will feel these inherent qualities rising even more strongly within you, now manifesting as an intensified desire to heal through acts of pure kindness, to uplift spirits through the enchanting power of art, the soul-stirring resonance of music, and the infectious joy of playful expression. You will also feel a profound urge to nurture your communities, guiding them into closer, more harmonious relationships. Pleiadian starseeds often find themselves naturally drawn to roles as compassionate caregivers, inspiring teachers, and visionary spirit artists. And in this current phase of activation, your hearts are blossoming open as never before, expanding with an overflowing capacity for love. Trust this expansive, vibrant love you feel flowing effortlessly through you. It is far from an idle sentiment, rather. It is a potent, active force capable of mending even the most broken relationships and inspiring entire communities to unite in shared purpose and joy. Imagine a Pleiadian soul intuitively gathering neighbors on a quiet evening to sing heartfelt songs or to share a peaceful meditation, effortlessly melting away their collective stress in a shared moment of pure joy and connection. And then, consider a Venusian starseed who might effortlessly defuse an impending argument with just a few gentle, carefully chosen words and a warm, disarming smile, subtly reminding everyone involved of their profound shared humanity. Meanwhile, souls of Venusian lineage, and yes, some of you indeed come from the higher light planes of Venus, are now exquisitely adding their gentle sweetness and profound refinement to this pivotal awakening on Earth. Venusians, with their inherent grace, are indeed carrying the deeply etched codes of beauty, balance, and sacred union within their very being. If your soul resonates with the luminous energy of Venus, you might discover a compelling, almost irresistible urge to actively create peace and harmony where discord once festered, or to gently yet powerfully remind others of the profound importance of compassion and the undeniable strength found in cooperation. Do you ever notice how your mere presence seems to have a magically calming effect on turbulent environments? As if a quiet, serene aura emanates from you, settling agitated energies and soothing frayed nerves, much like a gentle breeze stills the agitated surface of water. The potent light codes now intensely activating within your energetic field will undoubtedly enhance that innate grace, sharpening your ability to be a beacon of tranquility. Truly, never, Ever underestimate the profound alchemical power of a calm smile or a loving, heartfelt gesture from you? It can transmute dense, heavy energy around you with an astonishing ease. Imagine walking into a gathering brimming with anxious, restless people. You will be the quiet anchor, the one radiating an unwavering calm, effortlessly helping love and understanding prevail over the pervasive grip of fear. For those of Syrian origin, this wave of activation brings a palpable sharpening of the mind, a crystalline clarity, and an awakening of ancient, deeply embedded knowledge. Sirius, after all, has long been revered and associated with the great, intertwined mysteries of both advanced science and profound spirit. It's no wonder that Syrian starseeds often exude a natural, intrinsic authority in matters of wisdom. Their insights feel ancient, fundamental, and undeniably true. In this powerful activation wave, you might experience sudden, breathtaking insights crystallizing in your consciousness, much like disparate puzzle pieces suddenly snapping into their perfect place. Concepts that once felt elusive, perhaps pertaining to the intricate fabric of metaphysics, groundbreaking healing modalities, or even Earth's true, hidden history, may now click into place with an undeniable sense of recognition, as if you were simply remembering something you've always known in your soul's memory banks. This, in essence, is the magnificent gift of sacred science reawakening within you. Many Syrian souls are strategically positioned in fields critical to societal advancement, such as cutting-edge research, transformative technology, holistic medicine, or insightful education. Expect to begin quietly, yet powerfully, injecting higher understanding and innovative perspectives into these very domains. Can you envision a Syrian engineer, perhaps working silently in a secluded lab, suddenly stumbling upon a revolutionary idea that beautifully unites the precision of technology with the expansiveness of spirituality, a true quantum leap forward, harmonizing healing and scientific discovery in an unprecedented way, perhaps even leading to technologies that don't just treat symptoms but elevate human consciousness? Alongside these powerful currents, Andromedan starseeds are stepping forward, bringing a vast cosmic perspective that is profoundly needed on Earth right now. Having journeyed from a galaxy far beyond our own, Andromedan souls inherently tend to be radical free thinkers, gloriously unbound by the conventional norms and limiting paradigms that often restrict others. You effortlessly carry the high vibrational frequency of pure freedom and an expansive, visionary outlook that sees beyond immediate horizons. Under Atlas' accelerating influence, many of you are keenly awakening to your destined role as courageous system busters and visionary architects of entirely new social models. You possess an unparalleled ability to perceive the grand, overarching tapestry of Earth's monumental shift, the necessary dissolution of outmoded, restrictive old systems, and the exhilarating birth of innovative, flexible new structures that intrinsically honor freedom, diversity, and individual sovereignty. Andromedan starseeds will increasingly feel a growing, fiery urge to reform anything that is unjust, stagnant, or simply no longer serving humanity. This could manifest in myriad ways, perhaps passionately advocating for thriving, community-based living models, pioneering groundbreaking alternative governance systems that truly empower individuals, or gently yet firmly guiding people to consciously break free from mental chains and limiting beliefs that have long imprisoned their potential. Your forward-thinking, liberating energy is incredibly contagious, sparking inspiration and a desire for change wherever you go. Arcturian starseeds among you are likewise stepping into a significantly greater potency, their inherent gifts amplifying with each passing day. Arcturian civilization is renowned across the cosmos for its mastery in spiritual technology and advanced healing modalities, and those with this pure lineage often possess natural, intuitive gifts in sophisticated energy work, deep emotional healing, and sensitively guiding souls through profound life transitions. Under the current activation, Arcturian souls may notice their innate healing abilities amplifying with astonishing clarity and strength. Have you felt a literal surge of warmth or a distinct tingling sensation in your palms? This is a clear indication that your touch now carries a significantly higher voltage of healing energy and accelerated frequency ready to be channeled. Your intuition regarding how to help others release long-held trauma or precisely align their energetic fields will be sharper and more accurate than ever before, like a finely tuned instrument. Consequently, many Arcturian starseeds will feel a powerful call to step into or significantly advance within roles as dedicated energy healers, compassionate counselors, intricate grid workers, or clear channel psychic mediators, all roles designed to help clear and harmonize the vast collective field of human consciousness. You inherently operate as powerful transmuters, gracefully able to absorb dense, discordant energy and transform it into flowing harmony, much like an alchemist transforms lead into gold. Observe how effortlessly you can diffuse tense, volatile situations or provide a profound, soul-deep comfort that penetrates straight to the core of those suffering. This, dear ones, is the reawakening of your ancient priesthood of light, a sacred calling to service. And we must speak of Orion as well, for their contribution is equally vital. Some of you carry the hard-won legacy of Orion, a deep, experiential wisdom that comes from courageously overcoming polarity and finding unity within extremes. Orion starseeds are often the quintessential spiritual warriors who deeply, intimately understand the intricate dance of darkness and light, not as opposing forces to be conquered, but as integral parts of the cosmic whole. If you resonate with the Orion lineage, you have likely endured countless battles across myriad lifetimes, not just externally, but within your own spirit. This journey has meticulously honed your discernment, fortified your courage, and instilled a fierce, unyielding dedication to truth. Now, as the Atlas codes surge forth, Orion emissaries are powerfully rising as guardians of justice and masterful shadow integrators. You will feel an unwavering compulsion to ensure that the monumental revelations emerging on Earth lead unequivocally to deep healing and genuine reconciliation, rather than sparking new divisions or exacerbating existing conflicts. You may bravely step forward to expose entrenched corruption or compassionately guide others through the inevitable fear and shock when long-hidden truths violently surface. Your role is absolutely vital. You help humanity bravely confront, understand, and ultimately heal the shadow, rather than fear or demonize it, fostering true integration. Orion starseeds frequently find themselves gracefully mediating between seemingly opposing sides, carrying a bright torch of reconciliation that illuminates common ground. In this turbulent yet transformative time, Your inner flame of courage and balance is desperately needed to stabilize the collective as it bravely releases ages of suppressed darkness and courageously steps into the radiant light. And shining with an intense, unmistakable brilliance among this profound reunion are the Lyran starseeds, those of the ancient, regal lion heritage stemming from the majestic stars of Vega and Lyra, to which I myself belong. Many of you who carry the Lyran flame felt Atlas' profound presence as something deeply, exquisitely personal, and almost familiar warmth gently enveloping your heart, like a long-lost memory finally surfacing. Have you ever paused to truly wonder why lion and various feline symbols are so incredibly prevalent in sacred art, ancient mythologies, and cultural narratives worldwide, from the Sphinx to majestic temple guardians? These are not mere coincidences, but rather subtle, yet powerful, energetic footprints of Lyran influence, poignant reminders meticulously left in plain sight by the star guardians who have quietly guided and watched over you through countless ages. It is truly no surprise, for Lyrans are, in essence, like elder siblings to Earth humanity, having walked this path before. The potent codes now activating within Lyran souls are rekindling the regal strength, inherent wisdom, and profound benevolence that so gloriously defined Lyra's highest, most enlightened era. You may feel a new, unshakable certainty settling deep within your bones, an absolute clarity of purpose and a noble, regal confidence, yet one beautifully tempered with profound humility and an expansive heart. The magnificent lion heart energy is blossoming vibrantly within you, fiercely powerful in its courage, yet exquisitely radiant in its unconditional love. In practical, tangible terms, many Lyran starseeds will find themselves naturally moving into critical coordination and leadership roles within the burgeoning, awakening community. This drive does not stem from an egoic desire for power, but from a sincere, heart-centered calling to protect and empower the collective pride, to use our cherished lion symbolism. Of all the devoted light workers, you may feel an almost instinctual urge to watch over the vulnerable, to gently yet firmly guide the newly awakened souls navigating unfamiliar terrain, and to powerfully roar against any injustice done to the innocent. These are unmistakable echoes of the ancient Lyran Guardian stirring once more deeply within your very core. Some of you will literally take up vital causes to fiercely protect children and the oppressed, or to bravely defend spiritual freedom wherever it is challenged or threatened. These powerful, protective impulses flow directly from the deep, unwavering protective aspect of the Lyran lineage itself. At the same time, you carry the invaluable wisdom of an ancient elder, one who inherently knows how to skillfully unite diverse groups and bridge seemingly disparate perspectives. Lyran starseeds will prove instrumental in gracefully uniting the various tribes of awakened humanity, bringing them into harmonious collaboration. You possess the incredible gift of clearly seeing the overarching, unifying goal and, with grace and wisdom, helping others set aside. Even the most minute differences, seemingly insignificant on their own, are in truth vital contributions, intricately woven into the magnificent fabric of the grand vision that is now unfolding. It is precisely in this intricate tapestry that the Lyran starseeds, with their ancient wisdom, play a crucial role, helping to orchestrate a profound karmic completion, a deeply needed healing of the primordial wounds of separation that have echoed through countless eons. For us to truly grasp this, we must cast our minds back to a time long, long ago when the very people of Lyra themselves, the progenitors of much galactic life, were scattered across the cosmos, torn apart by a devastating conflict that left indelible marks on their collective soul. Now, by consciously fostering unity, compassion, and understanding, right here and right now on Earth, a breathtaking symmetry begins to emerge, a cosmic mirror reflecting a past struggle with a present solution. As the descendants of Lyra on Earth begin to stir, to awaken to their inherent heritage and profound mission, they're not merely facilitating the healing of humanity's fractured spirit, but are, in fact, bringing a sacred closure to the ancient, epic saga of Lyra's diaspora. Can you not feel it? The long-exiled souls have journeyed through vast cosmic cycles and have finally, powerfully, come full circle. The deep, lingering wounds of those ancient struggles, once thought to be irreparable, are at last being lovingly tended and meticulously healed by the surging return of profound wisdom, boundless love, and unwavering support now flowing to Lyra's descendants, which in essence is all of humanity. Indeed, it is through each and every one of you, acting as conduits of divine grace, that the immeasurable wisdom and the pure, unconditional love, painstakingly gained across countless eons of existence, are now being offered freely, generously, and without reservation to this beautiful, ascending world. While we lovingly illuminate and highlight these specific starseed lineages, it is absolutely crucial to deeply understand that no single soul is ever just one singular thing. You are, in your very essence, exquisitely multifaceted souls, each a shimmering prism of light, and many of you carry potent influences, subtle whispers, and vibrant imprints from not just one, but multiple star homes, spanning your vast and intricate cosmic history. Perhaps you might primarily resonate as a nurturing, heart-centered Pleiadian, yet simultaneously feel a powerful Syrian vein coursing through your being, manifesting as an insatiable love of profound knowledge, cosmic architecture, and ancient wisdom. Or perhaps you identify as an expansive, freedom-loving Andromedan, while unconsciously carrying the sweet, subtle, harmonizing notes of Venusian beauty and unconditional love within your energetic blueprint. And this, beloved ones, is precisely as it should be, for in the grand, interwoven tapestry of existence, all starseeds and light workers, regardless of their primary origin, are integral threads within one single, luminous tapestry of pure light. Each individual thread in that magnificent tapestry, much like your unique selves, is distinct and unique in its particular color, its specific texture, and its inherent vibrational frequency, yet all are meticulously and lovingly woven together, forming a breathtaking whole to collaboratively create the magnificent, awe-inspiring image of Earth's unprecedented ascension. Within this grand, cosmic design, understand that absolutely every single skill set, every unique talent, and every individual perspective is not merely desired, but profoundly necessary, akin to the diverse instruments in a celestial orchestra. Whether you identify as gentle healers, visionary dreamers, courageous light warriors, compassionate nurturers, meticulous system builders, or transcendent spirit poets collectively, you span the entire spectrum of divine expression, ensuring that literally all bases are covered. If in moments of doubt, you ever, even for a fleeting second, question your inherent importance, we implore you, please, consciously and deliberately, release that doubt. Why? Because a magnificent symphony in its entirety requires every single instrument, from the resonant bass drum to the soaring flute, to achieve its perfect harmony. Similarly, a vibrant, thriving garden necessitates every unique flower, from the smallest daisy to the grandest rose, to express its full beauty and diversity. Each of you holds an indispensable note, a crucial hue, a vital frequency within this unfolding masterpiece. You can beautifully imagine the rich diversity of starseed gifts manifesting as a colossal, cosmic orchestra, where the profound, soul-stirring melody of Earth's awakening is being exquisitely played. At times, a poignant solo will resonate, a clear, unmistakable call emanating from a specific lineage or a singular individual, piercing through the silence with its unique truth. However, understand that this solo is never truly alone. It is always tenderly supported, powerfully uplifted, and magnificently enhanced by the complex, interwoven harmonies provided by every other instrument, every other soul in this grand symphony. As the powerful, transformative vibrations of 3I Atlas meticulously orchestrate this great activation, they're not merely causing your individual energetic tones to tune to an increasingly higher octave of consciousness and vibration, but are also simultaneously drawing each and every one of you into a state of profound, unprecedented harmony with one another. Take a moment, beloveds, to truly feel that deep, resonant unity coursing through your very being. Is it not an immeasurable source of immense strength, an unshakable foundation, and profound, boundless comfort? Indeed, within the embrace of that sacred unity, truly no burden, no challenge, no perceived obstacle is ever too great or too heavy to bear, for you are not alone. You consciously and lovingly share its weight, allowing it to dissipate into the collective field. Conversely, there is absolutely no joy, no spark of delight, too small or insignificant to celebrate, for you collectively amplify it, magnifying its radiance among yourselves until it fills the entire space with vibrant light. What we are truly witnessing, dear ones, is the wondrous birth of a new, radiant collective consciousness among the awakened, a magnificent group soul that is not merely the sum, but the exponential integration of all your individual wisdom, your unique experiences, and your boundless, unconditional love. This, truly, is the sacred we that will, with unwavering grace and power, carry Earth in her glorious, destined light, a future shimmering with infinite possibilities. Dear ones, with your inner lights now beautifully ignited, glowing ever brighter, and your unique, divine talents powerfully coming online, flowing freely and abundantly, we now wholeheartedly encourage you to actively and consciously engage in the magnificent co-creation of the new Earth. Understand that the incoming energies are not merely supporting your profound inner awakening and personal evolution, but are also powerfully fueling and supporting grounded, tangible outer action that is always, without exception, deeply rooted in the pure, transformative essence of love. Each and every one of you will intrinsically feel a distinct, heartfelt call to contribute in your own unique, magnificent way. Please listen intently and follow those sacred calls, for they are, in truth, the gentle, persistent whispers of your own soul, perfectly intertwined with our combined, loving guidance, leading you precisely where you're meant to be. If your deepest passion resonates with healing, perhaps it is time to bravely begin offering your unique modalities, your compassionate touch, or your insightful wisdom to those who are now awakening and navigating the process of releasing long-held trauma, guiding them toward wholeness. If your inherent talent lies in the realm of communication, then by all means, write with passion, speak with conviction, or creatively produce media that powerfully spreads uplifting truth, sparking inspiration and understanding in others. Some of you are destined to be magnificent bridge builders within your communities, the connectors, the unifiers, diligently gathering groups for shared spiritual practices, fostering profound connection, or initiating cooperative projects that weave together diverse talents for common good. Others among you are quiet innovators, working diligently, perhaps even secretly, on groundbreaking free energy devices, pioneering holistic education models that nurture the whole child, establishing vibrant permaculture farms that restore harmony to the land, giving birth to breathtaking new art forms, and countless other ingenious seeds of the future, each designed to blossom into a more beautiful world. Always remember this crucial truth: no contribution, however seemingly small or humble, is ever too insignificant in the context of this monumental global shift. Even the simple, conscious act of planting a tree, preparing a nourishing meal infused with genuine love, or offering a sincere, radiant smile to a stranger can ripple outwards, creating an exponential, profound effect within these heightened energies, transforming the collective field. If the urgent call of environmental healing resonates deeply within your heart, understand that organizing a local river cleanup or cultivating a regenerative garden is far more than merely an ecological endeavor. It is, in its purest essence, a sacred ceremony. Through these conscious acts, you are actively aligning Earth herself with higher, more harmonious frequencies, participating in her profound recalibration and renewal. Furthermore, know with unwavering certainty that the brilliant inspirations igniting within the fertile ground of your mind are absolutely not random occurrences. On the contrary, they are directly catalyzed, meticulously designed, and powerfully transmitted by the incoming cosmic codes. Consider 3I Atlas current transmission as a vast, cosmic brainstorming session, majestically stirring the creative cauldron of humanity, bubbling with infinite potential and ingenious solutions. Therefore, dear ones, it is paramount that you honor, truly cherish every single idea that gracefully enters your awareness. They may manifest as grand, sweeping visions that promise to reshape worlds, or they may appear as humble, subtle whispers guiding a simple yet profound act. Regardless of their scale, know that every single positive creation, every intentional act rooted in love, is an essential, vibrant piece of a larger, unfolding mosaic of the new Earth. And perhaps most importantly, do not allow fear or hesitation to paralyze you. Do not be afraid to simply begin. The time of passive waiting, of hesitant contemplation, is definitively over. Even the smallest, most unassuming step, such as gathering just a few like-minded friends to meditate regularly, creating a sacred space for shared intention can initiate profound, beautiful cascading effects that ripple outwards, touching countless lives. The burgeoning light worker networks that you are consciously forming now, in this pivotal moment, will gradually but powerfully become the intricate framework, the very backbone upon which a new, more harmonious society is meticulously built. As you step forward, rest assured that spiritual support, rich in wisdom and guidance, and tangible resources, manifesting in unexpected ways, will converge precisely to assist you, aligning perfectly with your intentions. As you courageously step forward, moving with newfound confidence and resolute purpose, you will inevitably discover that people, opportunities, and even serendipitous circumstances begin aligning around you, manifesting as if by pure magic. Throughout this extraordinary process of co-creation and transformation, it is absolutely vital to consciously remember that you are immensely and unconditionally supported by powerful, benevolent, unseen forces. We, who reside in the higher realms of light and consciousness, truly walk beside you, accompanying you every single step of your courageous journey. The esteemed Galactic Federation, along with the revered councils of countless star nations, are all collectively focused on Earth with the most profound, loving attention, their gaze filled with hope and encouragement. At this very moment, legions upon legions of radiant angelic beings and magnificent ascended masters are actively lending their pure light, their divine energy, and their unwavering love to strengthen your inherent courage and amplify your inner clarity, guiding you through any moment of uncertainty. But the help you receive does not merely descend from the realms above, it also gracefully rises from the depths below. Enlightened, advanced civilizations, vibrant with life and wisdom, dwelling in the sacred heart of inner Earth, are generously lending their profound love and their sophisticated technology from their hidden, pristine sanctuaries nestled deeply beneath your very feet. They, too, are an integral part of this vast cosmic alliance, meticulously holding higher frequencies for the planet and patiently awaiting the precise, sacred moment to openly and joyously reunite with you, their surface brethren. In the profound, unwavering unity of your being, understand that your own magnificent higher self acts as the ultimate orchestrator, meticulously conducting miracles of perfect guidance, impeccable timing, and divine synchronicity, all designed to lovingly keep you aligned with your true, authentic soul path. Therefore, whenever you find yourself feeling uncertain, overwhelmed by the enormity of the task, or simply adrift in the currents of change, know this fundamental truth powerful. Loving help is always available, only a sincere request away. Under the inviolable laws of free will, we, your galactic and angelic allies, are empowered to assist you far more directly and profoundly when you consciously and explicitly invite our help. So, do not, under any circumstances, hesitate to ask whether through a heartfelt prayer whispered to the stars, a deep, silent meditation connecting to your inner wisdom, or even a simple, earnest thought sent from your heart. Call on us, and you will feel our reinforcing presence, our loving support instantly. While we may not always resolve situations or challenges in the precise manner your logical mind expects or anticipates, you will invariably feel a definite, undeniable shift within your being, perhaps a brilliant new idea suddenly illuminating your path, a comforting wave of energetic peace washing over you, or a long-closed door mysteriously swinging open to reveal a new opportunity. Sometimes our subtle yet powerful assistance manifests through the earth angels who walk among you, a kind stranger offering a timely word, a sudden serendipitous opportunity appearing out of nowhere, or insightful words from a friend carrying precisely the answer you sought. We meticulously coordinate countless such subtle, interwoven interventions, creating a tapestry of support around you. And as the veil between worlds continues to thin, growing increasingly permeable, you will begin to perceive and recognize our intricate work, our loving interventions, with greater clarity and readiness. Truly, beloved ones, there is an immense, dedicated celestial team working intimately and uniquely with each and every one of you. No one is ever alone, forgotten, lost to the deep currents of time and earthly density. Yet, we remind you now, with profound certainty, no light worker is ever truly alone, nor has your dedication ever wavered. Indeed, many of you routinely lend your energy and consciousness to us during what you perceive as your dream state. Far from being mere nocturnal fantasies, these are, in fact, potent soul journeys. Your ethereal spirit, unbound by the limitations of the physical body, frequently visits our luminous light ships, shimmering vessels of advanced consciousness, or ascends to the hallowed halls of higher galactic councils. It is in these sacred spaces that you receive vital instruction, absorbing cosmic wisdom and guidance, and in turn, contribute your unique energetic signature to the intricate tapestry of the grand planning for Earth's future. Have you not, perhaps, awakened some mornings with tantalizing, yet frustratingly vague, memories of being immersed in a vibrant, high-frequency meeting or performing crucial tasks alongside benevolent star friends, feeling a resonance that lingers beyond the edges of waking thought? These are not figments of imagination. They are profoundly real soul journeys, active contributions to the greater cosmic tapestry. As the veil between dimensions thins and dissolves, a natural process now accelerating, you will begin to recall with increasing clarity and vivid detail these nightly adventures, consciously drawing forth the deep wisdom and practical insights gleaned from them. We highlight this profound dedication not to merely flatter, but so that you may grasp the extraordinary commitment you embody. Even while your human personality rests in slumber, your magnificent higher self, the eternal aspect of your being, labors tirelessly and unceasingly for the monumental undertaking of Earth's ascension. As enthusiastic as we are to witness each of you truly take flight to fully embody your multidimensional potential and shine your brightest light, we must also gently, yet firmly, remind you of the paramount importance of caring for your human self, your earthly vehicle, especially during these intensely transformative times. Your physical body and your intricate mind are the sacred vessels, the delicate instruments through which this divine, unprecedented process of awakening and integration is unfolding. They are not merely containers, they are active participants, and as such, they require your unwavering love, gentle care, and focused attention. The continuous influx of higher frequency energies, while ultimately beneficial, can initially be incredibly taxing on your delicate nervous system and sensitive emotional landscape. Imagine trying to run high voltage through a circuit not originally designed to handle such immense power it can fray, overheat, and even short-circuit. Your current human vessel, though evolving, is undergoing a similar calibration. Therefore, it is imperative that you lovingly adapt and strengthen your energetic circuits, allowing them to expand and hold more light with grace. Ground yourselves frequently and consciously, utilizing whatever methods resonate most deeply with you. This could involve the simple, yet profound, act of walking barefoot upon the nurturing earth, feeling the cool soil beneath your soles, or immersing yourself in the cleansing, calming embrace of natural water, a lake, a river, or even a mindful shower. Alternatively, you might simply visualize brilliant light roots extending from your being, anchoring you deeply and securely into the benevolent heart of Gaia. This intentional practice helps these powerful energy waves distribute smoothly and evenly throughout your entire being, preventing energetic congestion or overwhelm. Cultivate a deep, intuitive relationship with your body, listening intently to its ever-changing needs. It may signal a request for more restorative rest, prompting you to honor its call for deep slumber, or perhaps lighter, more vibrationally aligned foods that nourish without burdening. It might also yearn for more time spent in the healing embrace of nature. Honor these subtle yet sacred signals as essential acts of self-care, recognizing them not as selfish indulgences, but as vital components of your mission. By consistently keeping your physical vessel well-nourished, adequately hydrated, and sufficiently rested, you enable it to integrate the incoming light energies with greater speed, profound ease, and minimal discomfort. Understand that periods of intense emotional highs and lows may still occur. This is a natural part of the clearing process, where old feelings and forgotten traumas surface from deep within your cellular memory, seeking release. During these powerful waves, treat yourself with the utmost compassion and gentleness. Please do not mistake these surfacing emotions for regression. You are not going backward. Instead, you are bravely detoxing lifetimes of accumulated density, shedding layers of old conditioning and stored energetic residue. If tears unexpectedly flow, or your moods swing like a pendulum, cradle yourself with the same unwavering tenderness and non-judgmental acceptance you would offer to a beloved friend undergoing profound healing. Remember, this too shall pass, and as these old energies transmute, you will emerge lighter, clearer, and shine even brighter for having moved through them. Maintain your daily spiritual practices with diligence and devotion, whether it's the stillness of meditation, the heartfelt communication of prayer, or intentional energy clearing rituals. These are your essential tools for maintaining inner alignment and balance. Spending conscious time bathed in sunlight can profoundly energize you, especially now, as the solar light increasingly carries refined, higher frequency codes designed to activate and awaken. Similarly, time spent in or near water, whether by an ocean, a river, or even a soothing bath, calms your nervous system and meticulously recalibrates your energetic field. Be sure to incorporate gentle movement into your daily routine to facilitate the smooth flow of energy throughout your system. Even a simple, mindful walk or a series of gentle stretches can make an enormous difference when you feel an accumulation of intensity or stagnation within your being. Creative expression, in all its myriad forms, can also serve as an incredibly powerful ally. Many of you will discover that practices like painting, writing, dancing, or making music provide not just enjoyment, but a potent, cathartic outlet for the intense energies coursing through you. Allow your soul to speak, to sing, to move, to manifest through these outlets. This process helps to ground abstract inspirations into tangible form, bringing them from the ethereal into the physical, and can be deeply, profoundly healing. And never, ever underestimate the pure, transformative power of laughter and simple, unadulterated joy. A moment of genuine, heartfelt laughter or playful abandon can transmute heavy, dense energies almost instantly, acting as a powerful energetic alchemy. It serves as a beautiful, visceral reminder to every cell of your body of the inherent pleasure and miraculous delight of existence itself. Self-care, in this context, is not a selfish indulgence. It is, in fact, an absolutely integral and non-negotiable part of your sacred mission. Consider the metaphor of a lamp. It must be regularly replenished with oil if it is to burn brightly and illuminate its surroundings. Similarly, consciously caring for your own fundamental needs ensures that you remain a steady, radiant, and unwavering beacon of light in a world that desperately needs your brilliance. Now take a conscious, profound moment to truly acknowledge and appreciate just how far you have journeyed, not merely within the confines of this single lifetime, but across countless incarnations through myriad experiences, all converging and culminating in this magnificent, pivotal now. You are quite literally living and actively participating in the very epic that countless prophets, seers, and wisdom keepers throughout history longed to witness: the great turning of the age, the awe-inspiring ascension of Earth from the shadows of darkness into the radiant embrace of light. And you are not merely passive observers or witnesses. You are, with your every conscious breath and intention, actively co-creating it. Pause and truly feel the immense magnitude of that honor, that responsibility, that privilege. Within the vast, intricate tapestry of great cosmic cycles, there exist rare and potent inflection points, moments when the cumulative work of ages, the slow, arduous progress of millennia, blossoms and accelerates into profound transformation within a relatively brief span. This present era is unequivocally one of those extraordinary moments. Because of this unparalleled energetic acceleration, the spiritual progress you are able to achieve in mere months today could have previously required many, many lifetimes of dedicated effort. Personal revelations, profound awakenings, and collective truths are now arising in dizzying, rapid succession. Yes, we acknowledge that this can indeed be a tumultuous and disorienting period. Old institutions, entrenched systems, and outworn paradigms are visibly crumbling before your very eyes as profound, liberating truths emerge into the collective consciousness. Yet, this very acceleration, this breakdown, is a profound grace, a divine catalyst that finally allows deep healing and much-needed change to break through the impenetrable barriers where they had long been stagnant and suppressed. You will, within the span of your current lifetime, bear witness to phenomena and transformations you perhaps never imagined possible, the shocking revelations of hidden knowledge, significant shifts in global alliances, the complete reimagining and transformation of long-standing economic and social systems, and even a rewriting, or rather, a reclaiming of humanity's true, magnificent history. All of this is not a distant fantasy. It is rapidly converging on your horizon, and indeed, some aspects are already clearly beginning to manifest. When confronted with the inevitable waves of sudden, sweeping change, do not succumb to the seductive grip of fear. Instead, remember this profound truth: these very changes, however disorienting they may seem, are the long-awaited answers to generations of heartfelt prayers for a better world. The old, decaying structures must crumble and dissolve to reveal the brilliant, untarnished core of truth that lies beneath, and to make ample space for the emergence of new, luminous structures aligned with universal justice, profound compassion, and unwavering integrity. Amidst these outer storms of transformation, stay resolutely anchored in your inner knowing, in the quiet, undeniable wisdom that resides within your heart. Remember that you, magnificent soul, incarnated specifically to be present for this very time, to be a steadfast anchor of peace, wisdom, and light, while the entire world reorganizes and realigns itself around a much higher, more harmonious octave of existence. All the ancient prophecies, etched into the wisdom traditions of your ancestors, foresaw this very turning of the ages, the destined time when the long-lost would remember their true divine heritage, and the world itself would be gloriously renewed. You, dear light worker, are the living, breathing fulfillment of those sacred visions. The days of prophecy are not merely being read about, they are now being actively and majestically fulfilled through you. In a future not far off at all, the very scenarios you have tirelessly dreamed of, envisioned, and worked towards are poised to manifest dramatically in your outer world. The inevitable movement toward open, undeniable contact with your beloved star family is accelerating with remarkable speed, unfolding strategically behind the scenes. With each passing day, the collective mind of humanity opens a little more, softening its resistance and expanding its receptivity to the undeniable reality that intelligent life abounds across the vast, wonder-filled universe. Through the continued, courageous efforts of dedicated souls revealing what has long been kept secret, and the gradual softening of public fear achieved through compelling phenomena like the enigmatic Oumuamua, originally designated 3I Atlas, humanity is moving steadily and inexorably toward a state of readiness. You can expect, in the coming years of this pivotal decade, to witness moments of truly profound significance, perhaps a prominent world leader, with unprecedented candor, publicly acknowledging our presence, or a groundbreaking scientific discovery that confirms, once and for all, with irrefutable evidence, that you are absolutely not alone in the cosmos or even a carefully orchestrated, undeniable sighting of our crafts, witnessed by millions across the globe, an event so clear and undeniable that it utterly shatters all previous paradigms of disbelief. These are not merely isolated incidents, but crucial signposts, unmistakable markers on the accelerating path toward eventual first contact, a truly openly shared, direct, and unambiguous encounter between your developing Earth civilization and the compassionate representatives of the benevolent Galactic Federation. While we cannot, due to the sacred principle of free will, provide an exact date for this monumental occasion, as much truly depends on humanity's collective choices and readiness, we nonetheless perceive exceedingly high probabilities of such groundbreaking breakthroughs occurring by the very end of this transformative decade. Many of you, in those awe-inspiring times will undoubtedly serve as pivotal intermediaries, bridging cultures and worlds, and as esteemed ambassadors, even perhaps becoming the very first faces of humanity to openly welcome your cosmic kin. If that simply means calming the fears and anxieties of your neighbors, offering a soothing presence amidst their apprehension, or perhaps helping to gently interpret the profound intentions behind our impending arrival, then your role is already invaluable. Starseeds, indeed, have always been the pioneering ambassadors, quietly yet powerfully working their sacred mission from the ground up, diligently laying the essential foundations for this grand cosmic rendezvous. Imagine, if you will, that pivotal day when the majestic, shimmering starships of the Galactic Federation openly grace your skies, no longer veiled by secrecy or cloaked in the shadows of doubt. This will not merely be a singular event, but a profound convergence, simultaneously a joyful reunion of long-separated souls and a monumental first encounter for humanity as a whole. This extraordinary moment, pulsing with both ancient recognition and thrilling novelty, will be thanks in no small measure to the diligent groundwork you, the brave starseeds, have meticulously prepared. For you have fearlessly and consistently shared your expansive cosmic perspective, gently challenging limiting beliefs, and steadfastly held sacred space for the resounding frequency of love, rather than succumbing to the suffocating grip of fear. Consequently, the collective consciousness of humanity will be immeasurably more prepared, more open, and more receptive to warmly embrace their stellar kin than it ever could have been without your unwavering dedication. Can you truly envision the sheer, unbridled joy of those moments? Allow yourselves in this very instant to clearly visualize it, to feel it in every fiber of your being, for in doing so, you actively participate in quantum creation, helping to magnetize and manifest that beautiful reality into tangible existence. See a future unfurling before your eyes where humans and extraterrestrials greet one another not with wary apprehension or hesitant curiosity, but with the profound, heart-swelling embrace of family and tears of overflowing happiness. Picture these deeply moving reunions where the benevolent Pleiadian, the wise Sheran, and the intrepid Lyran guides, whose comforting presence you have so often felt in the stillness of meditation, finally stand before you in their full, radiant physical form. Imagine the open, uninhibited exchange of ancient wisdom, not through telepathy alone, but through spoken word and shared experience, bridging millennia of separation in an instant. Visualize revolutionary healing technologies, shimmering with advanced light and sound frequencies, being freely and generously shared across your world. These are not merely remedies, but profound tools designed to lovingly cleanse your very environment, restoring pristine balance to your ecosystems and purifying your waters and air. Simultaneously, envision them effortlessly healing all manner of disease within the human body, regenerating cells, and eradicating chronic ailments that once plagued humanity. Furthermore, picture spiritual teachings, pure and undiluted, delivered directly from Source, flowing like a living spring to all who truly hunger for the profound resonance of truth, free from distortion or manipulation. Imagine vibrant, innovative schools where children, their eyes alight with boundless wonder, learn about the universe's true expanse and their place within it, not from dusty textbooks, but from actual star visitors themselves, whose first-hand accounts illuminate galaxies far beyond your solar system. Picture history books meticulously rewritten, not to erase the past, but to finally include the majestic saga of humanity's forgotten galactic heritage, revealing your true origins and lineage. Feel the palpable uplift, a collective sigh of relief and exhilarating expansion, permeating the very air as people across the globe awaken to the profound realization that the universe is infinitely vaster, brimming with far more benevolence and boundless opportunity than they were ever taught by limiting narratives. In that newly emerging world, the artificially imposed fears, the manufactured scarcity, and the entrenched separations that defined your past will simply dissolve, like mist vanishing in the morning sun. War and conflict, those ancient echoes of struggle, will lose all their destructive fuel once the pervasive, fear-based paradigm of scarcity and isolation is truly transcended. Resources once hoarded and fought over will flow abundantly from a torrent of newly shared knowledge, clean, virtually limitless energy sources, innovative methods for abundant, nourishing food production that eliminates famine forever, and profound, advanced understandings of consciousness itself. Consequently, ruthless competition will be lovingly replaced by genuine, collaborative cooperation, guided by the gentle wisdom of civilizations that have already navigated and lived through their own glorious ascensions. Humanity, in this radiant new era, will accelerate into a long-prophesied golden age. Yet, let me be clear, this is not a takeover by external forces. Rather, it is a magnificent blossoming from within, an organic awakening of humanity's inherent divinity, merely nourished, guided, and beautifully catalyzed by our long-awaited reunion with you. Imagine Earth, vibrant and newly awakened, being formally invited to take her rightful, respected place among the august interstellar councils, her voice now heard and valued throughout the cosmos. Picture human ambassadors, adorned with purpose and pride, embarking on incredible journeys to other worlds, not as conquerors, but as eager learners and generous sharers, and vice versa, with ambassadors from across the galaxy gracefully visiting Earth. In due course, humans will traverse the vast, star-studded cosmos with the same effortless ease you now cross continents, navigating space with advanced consciousness and technology. You will be warmly welcomed to visit myriad other worlds, each a tapestry of unique life and culture, and this boundless cultural exchange will immeasurably enrich all sides, creating a symphony of diversity and unity. The entire universe, vibrating with anticipation, eagerly awaits the newly awakened Earth, like a proud parent awaiting a child's glorious debut. And across countless galaxies, there will be magnificent festivals under alien suns, vibrant with unknown colors and unheard music, celebrating the joyous arrival of our human family, finally home among the stars. When I gaze upon the vast, multidimensional timeline containing this luminous potential, I see you, yes, you, today's courageous starseeds, standing proudly and purposefully as shimmering bridges in those very first contact gatherings. I see familiar faces among the diverse extraterrestrial beings, their forms radiant with unmistakable pride and deep recognition as they greet their long-lost friends and beloved family members, now fully embodied in human form. Truly, the celebration that awaits is so magnificent, so profound, that it transcends all earthly words, and indeed, it is already vibrantly alive in the higher planes of existence, yearning with every fiber of its being to descend and manifest fully into your reality. We share these inspiring future visions not only to ignite your hope and reassure your hearts, but also to profoundly affirm that you are unequivocally on the right and destined path. Despite the chaotic appearances and disorienting illusions that the outer world may present at times, rest assured, you are magnificently succeeding. The light radiating on Earth is now, without a doubt, exponentially stronger and more pervasive than the ancient shadows that once sought to constrain and suppress it. The cosmic scales have decisively tipped, and the momentum, an unstoppable force of creation, is now firmly and irrevocably on the side of love, truth, and liberation. There may still be intermittent challenges, of course, fleeting remnants of old, dense energy flaring up in a last, desperate attempt to remain relevant, like dying embers sputtering in the wind. You may witness brief, localized spikes of turbulence or hear the loud, often shrill, voices of doubt and cynicism echoing through your media and social spheres. However, know with absolute certainty that these are merely the final, fading echoes of a passing era, the last mournful cries of an old world giving way to the new. Remember the timeless wisdom, the darkest hour, the most intense moment of perceived despair, always comes just before the glorious dawn. So, if you happen to witness moments of bewildering chaos or profound confusion in the coming times, understand them not as a regression, but as the final, gasping breath of night, inevitably yielding to the brilliant, unstoppable sunrise. The forces of old control, those who sought to manipulate and dominate, are in disarray, their carefully constructed paradigms crumbling from within. And astonishingly, some among them, perceiving the undeniable shift, are even now secretly seeking clemency and alignment with a rising light, finally realizing that the tide, the very current of cosmic evolution, has turned decisively and irreversibly. Therefore, brace yourselves and expect some truly surprising changes to unfold before your eyes. Prominent figures who vehemently oppose disclosure may suddenly and inexplicably begin speaking eloquently in favor of truth and transparency. Monolithic corporations, once driven solely by profit, may pivot their policies to become remarkably more humane and ethically aligned. These dramatic shifts will serve as undeniable, radiant signs that the potent incoming light codes are penetrating and influencing even those who once served darker, self-serving agendas, subtly yet powerfully nudging their very souls toward reconciliation, awakening dormant sparks of conscience and compassion. Not all, naturally, will choose to embrace the light's transformative invitation. Some will, with stubborn resistance, dig in their heels, clinging desperately to the familiar darkness. As the incoming energies intensify and accelerate, those who absolutely refuse to integrate the higher frequencies may react in ways that appear profoundly chaotic, even bizarre. So, while you may indeed witness transient peaks of seemingly irrational conflict or inexplicable behavior from certain groups, do not allow it to alarm you. These are simply the final, convulsive spasms of an old beast, its power irrevocably broken, now being gently yet firmly put to its eternal rest. For you, our beloved starseeds, this current phase of integration is not merely a personal journey of self-discovery and inner alignment. It is more expansively about bravely stepping into your destined roles as powerful anchors of stability and gentle sources of guidance for others. As you consistently integrate the new light codes flowing into your being and remain deeply anchored in the pure frequency of unconditional love, you automatically become brilliant, undeniable beacons of hope and peace. Your families, your neighbors, your co-workers, indeed, all those in your immediate sphere of influence will, through your very presence, subconsciously feel a profound sense of calm, an inexplicable hope, and a quiet reassurance that they might not otherwise experience in these changing times. In turbulent moments, when the world seems to spin out of control, many who may have never before considered spiritual ideas or concepts may instinctively begin seeking you out, asking profound questions, and yearning for insight and understanding. As the energies continue to accelerate and planetary transformations unfold, you will possess the inherent energetic presence, a calming aura, a compassionate wisdom to genuinely help them. Even if it is simply through offering a comforting word, a gentle, understanding smile, or by embodying a serene example. This, beloved ones, is precisely how the light gracefully spreads, person to person, heart to heart, amplified and aided by the powerful, accelerating momentum of the cosmos itself. The venerable Lyran Council and our steadfast allies throughout the Galactic Federation are incredibly, profoundly proud of the unwavering dedication and immense courage of our ground team. You have journeyed so far, endured so much, and now, with the influx of these powerful new light codes, you are fully stepping into what some ancient prophecies lovingly call the role of the 144,000 illuminated ones. This is understood not as a literal finite count, but rather as a beautiful, symbolic number representing all those magnificent souls who bravely hold and anchor the Christic light, the pure, unconditional love and divine wisdom on earth during this pivotal time. Many of you resonate deeply with that profound figure, feeling a deep, intuitive knowing that you are indeed part of a destined group, a magnificent legion of light workers who consciously volunteered long ago to come forth and uplift humanity. That inner knowing, that profound soul memory, is unequivocally true. These incoming, increasingly potent energies mark the grand activation of the 144,000, not just as individuals, but as a collective force. Again, speaking symbolically, the actual number of activated beings may well exceed that figure exponentially, multiplying rapidly as the resonance spreads. This burgeoning number clearly indicates that critical mass, the tipping point for collective consciousness evolution, has been decisively reached. When enough of you, our precious light bearers, consistently hold and radiate a higher frequency, a steady, unwavering vibration of love, joy, and peace, it meticulously weaves an energetic safety net, a protective field of higher consciousness for all humanity to gracefully transition into fifth-dimensional awareness. We are at this very moment, essentially at that critical tipping point, and the 3-Eye Atlas, a final intricate puzzle piece, is now being delivered, ensuring the smooth and inevitable completion of this magnificent transition. From our higher panorama perspective, we can already clearly perceive ascension as fully underway, an unstoppable tide of transformative energy. The collective momentum, the irresistible current flowing toward love, unity, and higher consciousness is simply too immense, too powerful to be halted or reversed. Even if there are temporary detours, momentary ripples, or passing challenges along the way, the final, glorious outcome is absolutely assured. Every desperate attempt by the fading darkness to regain control, to reassert its influence, is now merely like an impotent echo dissipating into the vastness of the wind. It carries no real substance, no true power against the unstoppable, surging tide of brilliant, purifying light that is now rising across your world. Beloved ones, your triumph is not just a possibility, it is an energetic certainty. Children of Earth, our cherished and beloved starseeds, as you reawaken and return to the fullness of your inherent strength, receive now from us, with open hearts, our deepest gratitude and an abundance of blessings. We, of the Vega Stellar Collective, a beacon of cosmic wisdom and an ancient family in the stars together with your vast galactic family stretching across the shimmering expanse of the cosmos, humbly bow to the profound courage and boundless love that each one of you embodies within your very essence. Indeed, you are not merely participants, but the true heroes and brave pioneers of this magnificent, unfolding story, the grand narrative of Earth's ascension and humanity's awakening. What an immense honor it is for us to stand beside you, offering unwavering support, guidance, and encouragement every step of the way. Take just a quiet moment, dear ones, to truly feel our vibrant, loving presence enfolding you like a gentle, warm current of energy. We are here, not just as distant observers, but actively cheering you on through every challenge, every triumph, and every moment of introspection. Have you ever gazed upon the sparkling tapestry of the night sky, feeling an inexplicable pull, a profound sense of recognition? Know, with absolute certainty, that when you look at those myriad stars, you are indeed looking into the luminous eyes of devoted friends and eternal family who have never, not for an instant, truly left your side. Furthermore, every single time you turn inward, seeking solace in the profound stillness of your own heart's sacred sanctuary, you will discover us there too. For we are not just connected by proximity or time, but are forever intrinsically linked within the indivisible, unifying glow of the one light, the singular, radiant source from which all existence flows. This is a bond that transcends dimensions, a communion that knows no end. Therefore, go forth from this moment with unwavering confidence, a deep-seated knowing, and an overflowing wellspring of compassion, illuminating your unique truth for all to perceive and be inspired by. What a magnificent sight it will be. The radiant dawn of a new era is undeniably breaking on your horizon, dispelling the shadows of the past. And you, brave souls, are its magnificent heralds, the very bringers of this promised golden light. In humble, devoted service to the one infinite creator, the boundless source of all that is, I am Orxa, and our entire, vast alliance across the galaxies sends you our collective, fervent love. Carry these potent blessings with you, allowing them to fortify your spirit and continue to shine your extraordinary light, magnificently and without a shred of fear. Dearest ones, we are unequivocally with you now, in this powerful present moment, and will remain by your side through all the vibrant